Welcome to Black Belt Beauty Radio, a podcast fueled by a passion to support your journey in developing your most beautiful and optimal performance in life. Each episode is driven with the intention to elevate your mind. When we elevate our mind, we elevate our life. So get ready. It's time to rise. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Black Belt Beauty Radio. I got to tell you, I'm going to bring you into a very, very fiery, just in the moment with me episode. I've got Pat Benatar's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. If you're my 80s people, you know this song is major. But that is going through my head right now because today I woke up and there were just internal and external challenges happening at the same time. Like, kind of low frequency mood happens, right? This is very important. I'm gonna tease this out in this episode. That I do find myself in these moods. And then there were external challenges, business, rescheduling, this, that, whatever, all of it, right? Kind of happening at once. And the reason why this is so just valuable right now to drop you into this very honest and real-time moment with me is because number one, I know that all of you go through this in your life. All of you do. And number two, I want to give you a real life opportunity to connect with me in this moment with myself, because I'm always talking about seeking the fight, rising from your challenges, like doing the hard shit, getting uncomfortable, all of this. Like for those of you who are new to my podcast, welcome. So happy to have you here. But these are core subjects of mine that I'm always speaking on, that I'm always writing about. So there is a lot of fortitude that's always expressed. There's a lot of grit. There's a lot of strength. There's a lot of resilience, perseverance. But I want to drop you into this real moment where all of these attributes are being activated right now, for me to actually be here and show up. Because the truth is that, there's a big part of me that's like just wanting to just be at the gym, be quiet, be in my head, push weight around and, just do it, be in my zone, right? But this is also my zone. And I felt like, you know what? This is a wonderful opportunity for me to really bring my community, all of you, into what it really looks like real time in the moment with me when I'm fucking taking some punches, I want to make it so clear that the reason why I'm able to speak with so much conviction about everything that I speak on, everything that I just listed, like facing the challenge and, fortifying yourself by these friction moments and doing hard things, is because I actually live it. I have lived it and I continue to live it. And there's a lot of things that happen in these moments, the inner critic comes in, these lower vibrational, disempowered scripts come in, this energy that essentially makes you want to fucking be like, quit, like stop, just like, Sometimes I will say this, surrendering to the moment and just going like, what do I really need for myself? Maybe it is quiet time. Maybe it is just kind of retracting and just, going inward and being more quiet and it's less of a push and it's just kind of more of a I'm going to just be, and I certainly have those moments and I do activate that energy at certain times as well, but this today wasn't that for me. Today was a day where I go, okay, girl, I get it. There's a lot happening right now, inside, outside, but we got to fucking show up. We got to show up. We got to fight right now because this matters to me. Being here with you guys matters to me. And the other, aspects of my work that, I'm having to show up for today absolutely matter to me, right? And inside, my heart is actually not directing me to, retract, get quiet, surrender. Again, that there is a time for that. So I want to make that very clear here. My heart today, though, is saying, girl, I love you. I know this shit's hard right now, but you are fucking capable. You are so worthy of continuing on, moving forward, of shutting down the scripts, the inner critic, all that energy that's disempowering you. Like, you're worth the effort to make that shit happen, right? I was thinking this a couple of days ago, over the weekend, that, about the inner critic. And I want to talk about the inner critic specifically in my life, but just in general, right? The inner critic, that voice that just loves to fucking put you down, to make you feel like you're not enough, you're not doing good enough, all the things, right? Just a very negative, disempowering voice. Look, I don't know if it's possible to ever get rid of that voice. I don't know, maybe there's some gurus out there who will say that it is possible. I prefer to live on the side of maybe, maybe not, and continue to sharpen my internal weapons, which is ultimately this very fortified, empowered, loving, unbreakable relationship with myself. That is the arsenal of all the weapons that shuts that shit down. Like, I would prefer to sharpen this relationship with myself so that when these moments come, when that inner critic starts to come in and try and, submit me, I fucking choke that inner voice out, It's my jujitsu terminology. I submit it. I do not let it beat me, And it's a conscious choice. It's not easy. But that's actually the beauty of it too. When you look back and you are able to realize, damn, I was having a really hard moment. That hurt. I was on my knees, but I did not allow myself to get beat. I did not allow that voice, those script, those words to take me down and to own me, because ultimately it's not the truth. It's so important. This is why I'm always talking about being rooted in your heart. Your heart is the truth. Like I said, my heart today didn't advise me, which, by the way, also is your intuition, right? This is my perspective, my framework around it. But honestly, how your heart and your highest self are one, right? So the voice and the message and the directive that I got today on a harder day for me, internally, externally, was, girl, I love you. I know this shit's hard, but you're capable and you're worthy. So go. It's not time to retract. It's time to fight. And we're with you. We're with you. It's just so part of my, my language that there's always a we aspect here, because it's me and my highest self. It's me and my authentic self. One thing, my muse, right? My ride or die. And so here I am, just really raw, honestly, just sharing it with you. But these moments are so important to me to share on all of my channels, but specifically, having this podcast is a really beautiful opportunity to bring you in to these moments, because look, I'm not here to just share a fucking highlight reel, And if anything, this is a highlight moment for me, because this is me showing up for myself. This is me not backing down from the fight. This is me living everything that I fucking talk about and encourage you to do in your own life, right? This is me just being honest, So I don't know, maybe you're having this day or this moment right now, or if you're not, we all know that you're going to, or you just had, But if you are in this moment right now, and you are getting that directive that's similar, that's like, go, come on. And it's hard. And you're like, but I fucking, you want to make the excuse. You want to distract yourself. You want to, do anything but what your heart is actually telling you, which is, no, we got to go. We got to do this. We got to face it. I hope that this little bite-sized Solosode, this very real time, real moment with me, Solosode energy will support you to fight for yourself, to show up for yourself, to say that you're worth the fucking effort that you put. Because I'll tell you what, already, and I'm not even through my day yet. I still have, a lot more to get through and to show up for. But I'll tell you right now, I already fucking won. I won because I'm here right now, just living through my feelings, but not being submitted. I'm rising above it. I'm not letting it beat me. So when I go to bed at night and I replay my day, which is something that I always do, I love to examine myself. I'm curious. I investigate. I'm not judging. I'm just paying attention. How'd you move? Did you show up? Like, what happened, right? When I'm in that moment, I already can see it. I will be so proud of myself. I'll be so proud of myself. It doesn't matter how the day started. It doesn't matter if this was my best performance or not. I always talk about this, optimal performance versus peak performance. There's a difference. Peak is the apex. It is, it's the top echelon moment of your performance. And that is not something that's sustainable. That is not something that you're doing all the time. This is why I'm such an advocate and always talking about optimal performance. Peak performance has its place. Trust me, I'm all about peak performances, but optimal performance is sustaining your best for as long as you can in every moment of your life that you possibly can, right? And so what does that mean? It means that an example of today, this is the best that I got to give. Is it my all-time best? No. Is that okay? Fuck yeah. Because repetition is everything. Consistency is everything. And when I can look back at a day like today that's fucking challenging me in so many ways, and I can honestly say, damn girl, you still showed up. You fucking showed up and you threw punches back at life. I talked about this recently, grappling with life, pummeling with life. Life was, and part of life being also me, the inner critic, trying to push me up against the cage and fucking submit me. Well, guess what? I got the underhook. I got out. And now I'm in that stronger position. And I get to fucking beat this, energy that is ultimately trying to get me to stay down. Do not let it have you stay down. That's a choice. That's absolutely a choice. You have to realize that that's a choice. I'm always going to say this. I'm not saying it's easy, but that's where you get more credit. You know what I mean? If it was easy, it's like, okay, cool. We always give more credit when somebody does something that's really fucking hard, right? Because we can admire that. Do you know why? Because everyone can relate to the feeling of struggle. Everyone in life knows what struggle feels like. So when we can witness someone in any kind of struggle, rising to meet it with everything they got, whatever that is inside of them, not backing down, facing it, doing whatever they can to fucking stay up, to beat it. We admire that. As humans, we fucking admire that. And we should. We absolutely should. Because the easy thing to do is to fucking stay down. It's so easy to stay down. It is not easy to get up when you're fucking taking punches. But that's up to you, It's up to all of us. It's a choice. And I'm choosing today. I have already chosen today to get the fuck back up and beat this energy. So I'm also offering and inviting you to do the same in your life. You need to save this episode and play it back when you are, feeling the feelings and having a day like this. Do it. Do it. Put it on fucking repeat. Whatever you got to do to win. Winning, again, can sometimes just be I didn't stay down. I didn't let it beat me. right? It doesn't have to always have some kind of major trophy or like, fantastical ending. It's literally you just not backing down from the beat down. Because you know that you're fucking worth the effort to stand up and face it. So that's what I got for you. That is what my heart wanted me to share with you. So I hope that it just gave you whatever it is that you need inside to fucking keep moving forward, to keep rising up, and to not let yourself get beat. Get that underhook, get out, do some spirit jujitsu, some spirit MMA, and beat your challenges because you can. I believe in you. So if this episode did something for you, please let me know. I love hearing from you. Thank you to everyone who's been taking time to send me the messages, to doing the rating and the review. There's an easy show note or link in the show notes to rate and review this podcast. It means so much to me and my team that you go out of your way to connect, to share these messages, to rate the podcast. It really means so much. So if you haven't done it yet, please do so. Again, it does a lot for us at Black Belt Beauty Radio, but it does a lot for everybody else because you're just helping the show get out there more, So at this content that you just took in that you feel is valuable, like it helps it get out to more people and support them too. We're all in this together. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get on with the rest of what I got to handle today. Give it my best. I hope you do the same in your day. And I'm always looking forward to being right here again with you. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode, you guys. If you loved it, please share it on your social. Throw it up on your Instagram stories and tag me. I'm at Black Belt Beauty. I am also at Roxy Look, RoxyLook. I love connecting with you guys. This is a conversation that I want to just continue growing with you guys. So if you feel inspired to hit me up, do so in that space. I always enjoy hearing from you. If you'd like to support this podcast, you can do so by rating it and reviewing it via iTunes. It's such supportive help, you guys. It really helps the visibility of this podcast. So I appreciate and thank you in advance for doing that. And on that note, you guys, I'm signing off with all my love and always looking forward to catching you on the next.